we are going to give you a feedback to when we interview fresh graduating engineers, what qualities that we look for. I may have a different perspective than Atul, and Mr. Khate was supposed to be here, but he came with a golden cup. So you may get some perspective on that. And then we are going to have a little singing program. So there are quite a few singers in our batch. So we'll about 4 to 5 songs. And then there's a surprise item by me. Alright. Then we'll end the session with a winner. And we'll end the session. Alright. So I think we'll start in 8 o'clock. What's the time now? Psyche changes. So I'm not in a best mood. Alright. I think we might get started. So Ms. Mudula, you are the host. So would you go on the stage and share with us your career aspiration? What? Yeah.
I would like to start.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you feel comfortable. Please go in front. Please go.
Hello. So firstly, I would like to apologize for the SASA members. I don't know why they are late, but sincerely I'm very sorry. And talking about my inspiration.
Give your name and.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Myself, Chirag Kadam. I'm currently studying in the last year BTech, and I did my diploma in civil in VJTI. Then I got admitted for the BTech program in 2023. And my career inspiration is my dad, because he literally came from nothing to give me everything what I want. So for me, he is the inspiration. Like I take inspiration from him in the way that he's a government servant, and we all know what the timings for the government are, 9:45 to 6:15. But always he is the first one to go to the office and last one to leave. So I guess that's the thing. I always keep it in my mind that I always push myself that I have to do this, not as a pressure. I like that because whenever I go with him, everyone is like, your dad is very much dedicated to the work, and they always expect me as well to be like him. So I don't take this as a pressure on me, but I just have set it as my goal that I want to become like my dad. I know it's not possible, but even if I become 1% of him, I will be very happy.
May I ask Chirag, what's the position of your dad in the government?
He is the executive civil engineer in municipal
Civil engineer.
Yeah.
So he's running the family. Huh?
Yeah. Not only him, my mother is also working. She is a teacher.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. Now I think Ms. Mudula can come, the host. Yeah. No, I just want to, I think I really request to give a big applause to Ms. Mudula. She has been incredibly diligent. We had many logistics issues, and certainly one of the main objective was to really communicate to all the 30% SASA members. Did you pick up your name tag? There's a name tag. So it's right there in the back. Please go and pick up your name tag, alright? And so she has been of a tremendous help, so I want to thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it, alright? Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Batch of Society representative for organizing this activation dinner, and also I would like to apologize because we got late due to some reasons. And starting from my career objective, since my childhood I was always keen to do something innovative, something creative. Even in my 9th standard, I had a small issue. Like whenever I used to go to my grandmother's place or somewhere, my plants used to get dry. So I was like, I want to develop something so that when I'm out, so something should be there to water. So at that time I made a solar-based water system for plants. And then from that point I was always like, let's get to something more innovative, something creative for the society, starting from my home. So in future, like I'm planning to aspire for doing MS in structures, and I'll then take my path according how the wind blows. That's my career objective. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mutula. Appreciate it. How about Miss Aditi Kawari? By the way, she is the rank holder number 1 in third year civil engineering. Give a big hand. Woman engineer number 1. India is progressive. You can tell.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aditi Kawari. So,
It's on? You want it?
it's on.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I'm Aditi Kawari. So basically, I always dreamt. I don't come from a civil engineering background. My parents are in other field. My father is an accounts officer in Navi Mumbai Mahanagarpalika, and my mom is a housewife. So I always thought that since I think 6th or 5th standard, those structures, long buildings, and white bridges always attracted me. So then I decided to pursue my career in this. And when I came to VJTI after 10th, I did my diploma in VJTI in civil engineering. That's when my dream really took off, and I got an idea that what I want to do further. I want to do masters in structures. That's where I'm heading to. I'm planning for my masters in Australia right now. So yes, it's going on, and I will try my best to do whatever it is.
Wish you all the best in Australia. It's great. We'll go by the sequence who came. So, I forgot your name. You're the next one because you were the 4th one to come, right? Please mention your first name, last name, and then introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. Myself Tejun Mahale. My parents are also not from the civil engineering field. My dad is a steno in CIDCO, and my mom is a librarian. I was very confused after 10th standard what I want to pursue, but one of my cousins told diploma is a good option. So I got to know that VJTI is a very good college in the Mumbai, and of course civil kind of fascinated me. Then I opted for the civil, but as I grew in this field, I met with the teachers, I fell in love with this subject as a civil engineer as a whole, and then I started to pursue my career in this. I am not going for the MTech or anywhere, but I am pursuing for the government jobs like MPSC or UPSC. So yeah, that's my career. Thank you.
Sounds like you have very focused objectives. You know where you're going.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's good.
Thank you.
Government job, not many people think of that. But that's a very civil servant, you know. And I work for Port Authority for New York, New Jersey, and I came across many government servants.
Yeah.
Very dedicated, very loyal. So again,
Thank you.
congratulations. Okay, Doc, so I'm just gonna go. Thank you. Big round of applause. So, how about you? Please, come on up. I'll just go by the how they are located. Right?
Hello, my name is Sumit Tukaram Bedkar. I did my diploma in civil engineering from Khusro Wadia Institute of Technology, Pune. My background is not from civil engineering. My parents is headmaster of ZBPS and my mother is housewife. But when after 10th I completed my 11th and 12th. But after 12th I did not know what to do. Then everyone asked me what is your interest. Then everyone suggests me mechanical, computer, civil. Then my brother motivate me about civil engineering, how construction going on in future, what is the importance of construction. Then after 12th I decided to take admission in civil engineering, but not for BTech. I take admission for diploma in first year, not direct second year in diploma. Then I took admission in diploma in first year, and then completed my diploma from Khusro Wadia. First year and second year I I did not make much more study, but last year everyone told us for Dream College we have to study hard. So last year I take efforts for college, then I search the rank of each college like CUEP, VJTI, BCCUE, Walchand. Then I found out the cutoff of that college. Then I make some timetable for how I reach to 95%, 96%. Then I set a goal. I want to take efforts and achieve my 95% or 96%. Then I make efforts and I got in diploma 95.25%, and then took admission in VJTI. My brother now motivate me to make a government servant, make a preparation of MPSC, UPSC. But when I took admission in VJTI, that I completely focused on government college. But because of schedule of college, I did not get much more time for government service. Like I did not complete every subject because college timing is 10:30 to 5, so I did not get much more time. So now I decided to take placement, and then after I prepare 2-3 hours for government service if possible.
Nice. So still your objective is to go for government service.
Yes.
Very, very noble objective. That's your big hand.
Hello.
By the way, I just want to introduce because I know through my LinkedIn connection, Mukesh had posted this. He was recognized as the best NCC cadet, or am I doing it right? So, great, accomplishment, right?
Hello, my name is Mukesh Virendra Sadunke. I am currently in the 7th semester at VJTI. Basically, I am from the North Maharashtra, Dhule district, Shindkheda Taluka, and my father is a farmer and mother is housewife. And after the 12th, I had given the CET exam and I got 96.64 percentile in the CET exam. And then after, I have confidence I will get VJTI Civil. Then I came into VJTI, and I got lots of opportunities in VJTI in committees. Means some less opportunities from the academics, but most of the opportunities from the extracurricular activities, just like that the NCC, then after Technovanza, Rangavardhan. So I have learned so many things, and then after about my future goals, I aspire to join armed forces, and I am the C certificate, NCC C certificate
Very
holder.
big hand. Yes, please.
First of all, good evening to all. My name is Omkar Ashwin Naike. I came from Nashik district, and I completed my diploma from civil engineering, government polytechnic Nashik. Then I applied for Best College in Maharashtra, that is VJTI. Then I am currently graduating from final year BTech, VJTI civil engineering branch. I did not decided that my life was like ups and downs. There are so many ups and downs. The life is going on some peak point, then throwing me back at my original position. During my exams, during my curricular activities, during my diploma, during my BTech. So today is the special day for me because I got placement from VJTI.
Congratulations. That's nice. Where you got your placement, if I may ask?
I am currently placed in Shapoorji Pallonji.
So it's a huge construction.
Oh, it's construction company. All right. Congratulations. That's good.
Thank you, sir. The
So
company-
what type of job they offered in the construction company? Have you been estimator or
Actually, they give and design basically.
a design section? Oh,
Then I'm going to accept their offer and continue being their employee for a few years for gaining experience and for my future achievements.
well, congratulations. You start making money very soon. Maybe you can hit me with this for vada pav. This is your salary for salary. Yeah, please. Yeah, I know. I see some new students come in, so please collect your badge and please make yourselves comfortable. All right, please go ahead.
Good evening everyone. My name is Ajinkya Rohidas Gaikwad and I am in last year civil doing BTech, and my father is actually a PWD engineer at Thane. So I am always interested in civil from the childhood, but I actually wanted to take admission in COEP, but unfortunately I didn't got it.
Okay.
And
What
I
is COPD? I'm sorry.
COEP.
What is COEP? In Pune. Oh, okay.
And I am planning to do MTech in structural.
Congratulations.
Good evening everyone. My name is Sahil Datta Jimbal. I am from Alibag. I came BJT through the CET. I got 98.93%. I have many opportunities in the branches of BJT because of I am in category reservation. But I choose my career branches in civil because my cousin is also working in the Acre Solution as a offshore leading. That's why I'm coming. Also my parents are not coming from the civil background. My father is small transportation business. That's a grass transportation from collect grass from the Alibag Alibag farmers and then make up bundles and then transport to the poultries like poultries, Tabela or Mumbai Mahalakshmi Restaurants. I am planning to continue my career in the MTech and then I am go to the government exam.
MTech in what specialization?
Structural.
Structural engineering.
And then I am pursuing government exam, UPSC and MPSC.
It's almost like a fourth person I'm hearing that will go and pursue government option. That's very enlightening for me. That people generally go and join private corporation because that's where probably the salaries are more attractive than the government. But congratulations.
Thank you.
So can I come here? I know you did. Okay, please, yeah, go there. Please go ahead.
Hello, good evening everyone. Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Pratik Suresh Patwai. I am now in final year BTech Civil Engineering. Talking about my background, I also don't come from the civil background. My father is farmer and my mother is housewife. So I did my 10th and 12th from Sharad Pawar International School, Malwa, which is in Nashik district. And after 12th, I was not sure about what to look up in BTech. I was confused between the computer and civil engineering. So I chose the civil engineering option. In the first second year, I was not able to study. Means I was not. It was difficult for me to study. And then slowly, in civil engineering, I got interested. And now I want to pursue higher studies, that is MTech in structural engineering.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. My name is Sakshi Mate and I am from Nasik. I had completed my schooling from Ozar GSHL High School, Ozar Township, and I had completed my higher secondary education from BB Patil, Pimpalga, Baswant, and now I am currently in final year of civil engineering at VGTI, and my future plan is to be a government officer.
Wow, fifth one.
And if I got a better package, then I will go for it, but with it I will also be trying for the government service. Thank you.
So what specialization you are considering of doing bachelor's in civil structural, geotech,
No, not for MTech. I am going for the government service, and if I get the dream package, then I will go for the placement.
What MTech in structural?
No, not MTech. Placement, job.
Oh, job. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Please.
Good evening everyone. My name is Prerna Kailash Tandre and currently I am pursuing BTech final year in VGTI, and my ultimate goal is to become an IAS officer.
Wow.
And my father is an HL employee, and he is a super executive officer.
Alright.
And apart from office work, my father have almost 10 to 12 degrees. He have PhD and DLED also, and currently he is in final year of law, and he want to do a masters in law also.
Wow. And you mentioned ISA officer. I saw the movie 12th Fail.
Yeah.
And I realized how difficult the passing percentage is, probably less than IITians. It is just incredible, so I wish you all the best. You have so many high ambitions on becoming an IS officer. Great. What is the next one? Please.
Hi everyone, my name is Radhika Vinod Pawar. I completed my schooling from Army Public School, 11th, 12th, 10th, 12th, sorry. Right now I am in civil engineering, VGTI. My father is in Army. I would like to pursue MTech in civil engineering, town planning.
Town planning? Maybe you can design a city like Chandigarh or Navi Mumbai. I was very impressed with the overall design of Navi Mumbai. It looks like you're in USA. So, anyway, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And they are doing the project management for development of Dholera, smart city. One of the pet peeve project of Narendra Modi when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. Which gift? Thank you so much. The next one. Yes, we are the next one. Please. Down corner. We got some varieties over here. That's good.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Ruchi Chaudhary and I am from Nagpur. And I have done my schooling in Sharda Vidyalaya, Kusar. I want to do a job, and after that I want to do civil servant.
Civil servant?
Yeah.
So what specialization you are considering in final civil? You will be structural, geotech, public health, town planning?
I want to do government job.
Government job in any application of civil engineering. Sixth one, I'm counting, sixth government official. That's good, great. My goodness, I'm so glad that so many are aspiring for a government job. I myself worked for a government for 7 years in Port Authority, New Jersey. So, go ahead.
So, good evening everyone, good evening sir. My name is Samiksha Sanjay Mundre and I am from Amravati. And my father is in government job. So, my future plan is to apply for GATE and apply for exams.
What is GATE? What is GATE?
GATE for MTech.
Oh, for MTech. So you have to take GATE for MTech?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And not only MTech, like to apply for PhD exams also.
MTech in what specialization?
If I don't want to do MTech, by 8 months I can apply for PSU.
What is PSU? I'm sorry.
Government companies.
Huh?
Government companies.
Oh, government companies.
Sector.
Seventh potential government employee. Wow, goodness, you are dominating. Future of India is good, I can tell you. So, you're the next one. Please, very good, nice. I'm learning, it's interesting looking at the career restoration, government jobs. Incredible. Let's go
Good
ahead.
evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ujjwala Salgar, and my father is farmer, and my mother is homemaker. My future plan, I have two plans, plan A and plan B. First, I want to take placement, and then I want to start my own business. If this is successful, then I go through that. If my plan A is failed, then I want to do government job. I want to apply IAS.
So you have two options, A and B.
A and B.
Always good to have keep the option open, right?
My family told me that I give you opportunity, 2 to 3 years you are able to do this business. The growth is greater, then you can
Sure.
in that sector. If you are unable to do, then you are need to do.
So when you say you want to open your business next now?
Good morning. Good morning, sir and others. I am Vaishnavi Mainkar and I have done my secondary and higher secondary from Navi Mumbai, Father Abnel's school and junior college, and now I am in final year civil engineering, and I am looking for placements, and then after taking experience I'll go for masters. The subjects are like, it's not fixed as such, but I would like to get into structural and the geospatial or surveying part.
Interesting. Geospatial. Very interesting. That's like a future.
GIS
Yes,
and
yes.
because GIS is now into like for urban planning and everything, GIS and all is used. So that's why I am interested in GIS.
Today I was in IIT Kanpur and I was talking to a few people, and the two basically suggested that they're going to go for geospatial specialization in IIT. So interesting. I never heard of it being studied. I don't think I could even spell what geospatial meant, right? So please, thank you so much.
Hello everyone, myself Shruti Raja Javle. I am from Vikhroli, Mumbai, and I have pursued my higher education, secondary education from B.K. Birla College, Kalyan and Sri Vani Vidyashala High School. Currently now in VJTI. Our TPO office, means Training and Placement Office, offered me the Godrej Internship Summer Salt Program, and on Friday I received my pre-placement offer from Godrej.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Put it on LinkedIn. I read something about.
Yes, sir. I uploaded about my internship program. And even you said me congratulations about that. Currently, I accepted my Godrej Properties.
Very good.
So currently, I accepted my Godrej Properties offer, and now I will continue about 2 years in Godrej, and then I am planning for MBA Construction, like management, or I will go for MTech Construction Management. I am more interested in management.
I'm biased. What can I say? Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hello everyone, my name is Janvi Sawant. I'm from Borivali. My both parents are civil engineers. I studied at MKBBIV International Vidyalaya, which is at Borivali. Completed my higher education at RR International College, and currently I'm at VJTI final year student. I haven't decided yet what to do in future, but maybe higher studies.
So may I ask, you said your parents are civil engineers, so what do they do right now? What branch of civil engineering they are involved in?
My dad is in water.
Water, okay, water, yes.
And my mom is in steel.
Yes.
Steel.
Steel, steel construction. Interesting. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we apologize.
Good evening everyone. Myself Yagnesh Vinod Taide. I am from Kalyan. I completed my secondary education from Kalyan itself. Now currently in final year of civil engineering. Currently expecting a call from JSW. I was in the final round of placements. So as soon as the results will be announced, we'll get to know if I got it or not. Still in the final round.
What is JSW by the way?
JSW, it's a steel and iron industry company.
Jindal, yes.
Currently, my sister is also there itself, placed there itself in Bangalore. So currently expecting a call from them. And if not, then I'm planning to give GATE and do MTech in structures in India or in abroad in MS.
Congratulations. Good plan.
Good evening everyone. I am Bhagresh Ranwa and from OGATE, and I have completed my 12th from Rajeshri Shahu Vidyalaya, Latur. I want to take placement, but more than that I would like to tell you why I have chosen saving. I stay in a village where I used to stay. That home was very old, constructed by my grandfather's grandfather. So I was always fascinated that I'm your granddaughter and I'm still living in this home, and his home is still in this condition. So I was always fascinated, and that is why I told him that one day I will become a civil engineer and I will construct the home for you.
Wow, interesting story. Big hand.
Good evening, sir. And my knowledge friends. I am Princy Yadav. I am from Tunsar, Bhandara district. I was very average student.
my father is also farmer. He always do hard work for family. So I always get motivated that every day I wake up and see him like he is doing work so for us. So I get inspiration from him that I want to do.
Where are they staying right now, your parents?
In
village? So you come to Vijaytia, so you stay in hostel?
Yes. And I am now my future plan is I got placement and for a year and then I will do a business. It means I have a plan that we are making an app which will means even means anyone means most of us in India have ideas but not means like we have ideas for clothes or for foods or many business ideas but how to implement, how to market them or how to grow we don't have that idea.
Yeah.
So we are working on that and we do business.
Very interesting background.
Hello everyone, good evening. And firstly, I'd like to thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, and also the 1977 batch for organizing this wonderful evening and night and making it auspicious for us. And firstly, again, my name is Samiksha Deepti Deepak Ingre. I'm a Kokankar from Mumbaikar, and again, my also dreams are very big. Like others, I'm also trying hard to achieve them and not only make my primary schooling, secondary schooling of Vijaytia, making all of us Indian proud and making India also one day rising up top on the very highest peak. I'm also like my family background is not from civil, but due to financial issues, my dad and my mama was not able to complete or achieve their goals. So they see them in myself, and I also see my own potential, and I try hard to achieve their own dreams and my dreams too. And again, there's nothing to frighten, but seeing all so glamorous people, achievable people, so well-known people, and also our faculties giving us all day and night, all classes, guidance every day, especially Maske sir, Shreya sir, Chandrasekhar sir in our final year projects. Everyone are giving their own time, so we all will try our own best to achieve it, and thank you everyone.
We are not glamorous, I'm just like you, I'm just simple.
So hello everyone, my name is Vedant Anshankar. So basically I am final year student and my future goal is I want to do MTech in structural engineering because my father is also a civil engineer. He is in the BMC, so water department. So my goal is to become like a father. That's a very big motive for me. He is my icon. So for that I have to do MTech, further studies, and to be in a good position such that he must be proud
of you.
Yes. So I would like to thank you also for inviting us today.
My pleasure.
And today's your guest lecture was so motivative, so that we all learn about what is project management and how should we gain knowledge from it. So thank you everyone.
So we have anyone remaining? No. So I think the next item, thank you so much for sharing your wonderful stories. Like, it was very inspiring. And when I see that 7 or 8 of them want to go for government service, which is really quite incredible. So I'm certainly touched and moved by your thinking and vision as to what you want to do for India. So we have some potential employers over here. And I thought that when I spoke to Dula, I was kind of saying that maybe you should be somewhat beneficiary from us as to I hire many fresh graduates, basically our companies in New York, and I end up interviewing quite a few construction management graduates from Columbia. And I just want to give you a little sense of when I interview fresh graduates, what do I look for? It may come surprise to you, I do not ask any technical question. reason being, if someone is from Colombia, I assume that they are technically competent. And I'm not expecting to do miracles from the day one. Basically, they come as a trainee and we train them. What I do look for, even then, project management, project is all about the teamwork, how he or she will integrate himself or herself into the overall team. So the people skills are very important. I'll give you just it happened about 3 years ago, and we were interviewing a fresh construction management graduate to be involved in a very critical project. Even though it was like a starting position, but the position itself was very critical. So we basically, the way I set up, I have 2 co-workers interview, I have a human resource interview, and I'm the final one who makes the final decision based upon the feedback I have. And we came up with a short listing of 2. One was a guy named Trevor, and one was a girl, was Cindy. So how interesting, Cindy, when we interviewed her, she was like top notch, very smart, 4.0 GPA, and clearly very impressive into the basically demonstrating her competence. Other guy, Trevor, was about 3.4 GPA, which is not bad, but he came across very practical, very pragmatist, and when the way Cindy came across, she was busy in trying to convey how she outsmarted her colleagues. Somewhat arrogant. So when we had that meeting after we interviewed both of them, it was the final listing. There was an overwhelming consensus that Trevor was more of a guy who was not integrating himself, the girl who was trying to outsmart everyone, and that's not the one that we wanted. So it was interesting, we offered the job to Trevor. Cindy found out, and she also knew his GPA. So she ended up calling our human resource manager, complaining, and this is what you get everything when you hire someone. It's not a very popular position. And she complained to the human resource manager that Mr. Mehta was against women. You know? and so the human resource manager had to explain to her that Mr. Mehta has the highest ratio of women staff member of all the departments. I had like 45%, and about like a 28 staff member, and about 16 of men, and the other one were women, 16-12, which was kind of a pretty good ratio. So it's like, it's one of the American culture, they don't directly tell you what the issue is. The way it was conveyed to Cindy, that the other person came across in a way that we felt that would integrate much more effectively than her. They never say that, hey, you came across very arrogant and there could be some legal implication. So I just want to give you a little sense that I do not go into examining the technical competency. The fact that you are a civil engineer for Vijay, let's see how to interview, I pretty much assume that you have covered your subject and go from there. So hopefully that will be valuable to you. Atul, my colleague, he's actually runs an Access Architect. He's employed 45 employees. Interviewed many fresh graduates. So even though he's not from civil engineering, he's an architect, but I think it will be good to understand his perspective, what he looks for.
Thank you so much. First, I would like to tell you that one thing which I liked is all of you are very clear what you really want to do in life, and that's very nice. Particularly, I didn't hear any of the girls say I want to get married, which is really interesting.
Good observation, good observation.
So, but one thing I should tell you, माझी मातृभाषा मराठी नाही आहे, मी चूक केली तर don't. पण मला वाटते you should communicate very clearly. It's not necessary you have to speak in English. You should be able to. So what we look for when we try and interview somebody is clarity of thought. So actually Pradeep told me that we should look for project management more than anything else. But what is critical is to try and be yourself when you go for any interview. it is not necessary to start thinking in terms of what other people would think. You give your best, your profile should be done in such a way which is concise. We don't look for a very, very large portfolio. We always look for something which is innovative, which you are trying to do. One thing I should tell you which I missed, all of you, you need to start learning on AI, which none of you mentioned. I think very strongly that there would be huge necessity in next couple of years where you should learn what is AI. And that's something which is very critical. There would be a lot of disruption because of AI. If you don't learn AI, you are going to find it difficult in future. So whoever you can, try and learn how you can inculcate AI into whatever you are trying to do. Of course, whatever you are thinking is something which is interesting. Clarity of thought is very important. What I found is all of you had clarity of thought, and that's very, very important. So, thank you so much. Any questions? I can take any questions rather than. So it's always important to be interactive rather than. So I really don't know if.
I have a question. I think you mentioned about AI, and I have seen a presentation made by you some of the years. Can you a little bit enlighten how AI is applicable in architectural industry?
So actually AI is applicable in engineering much more. So we are doing something in architecture, but so we do design very, very tall building. So all the guys who are doing structures, in next couple of years there would be no tower crane, there would be all the steel structures would be lifted by drones, kept in space. So that's one of the ways AI is basically machine learning in one way. What is critical is to try and look at things which would make a difference in terms of what you are doing right now. So it is, and in engineering it is going to be very, very important because finally it is related to doing things repeatedly, and which is what engineers. So we keep changing, but for you guys it's very, very important to start thinking in terms of AI.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great feedback, great feedback. Also, I would like to request, we are very honored to have head of the civil engineering department with us.
I am Dr. Sumit Maski. I am a VGTI product of 1995. I am glad to see you all 1977 batch, because when you were graduated I was 5-year-olds.
He mentioned that, by the way, he said 18 years you're different. I'm 77, 1995, so he made a point to tell me how young he is. Okay, I will not take it personally. I will not take it personally.
Yeah, thank you Pradeep Mehta sir, because the last year also sir has come here and motivated the student. This is his second turn and today's lecture was awesome. 3 hours students were busy and they understood the concept of the project management, risk management. So because this is the need of our civil engineering. I also did my ME in construction management from VGTI. Then I was in IIT Bombay. I have completed my PhD there, and everywhere I understood that the management is good, because I got the opportunity to serve the VGTI, not only as academics, but I am also handling the maintenance of VGTI. That is the legacy which I got. 137 all buildings, still they are functioning, and I am maintaining that. So it is a proud of me. And whatever the construction management techniques that I am using everywhere. So all these are my students, and they know when I took them for any field activity, generally all our construction management, the principle that comes there, that is how to communicate, what is the leadership, how to do the group, or how to work together, what do you mean by time management. So all they are following there. So there also we are taking 2 days project. One night halt is there, so students they are enjoying also, but at the same time they are learning a lot of academics also. And they know I am very strict as far as academics concerned, but at the same time, like you, I am also very fond of Bollywood. I am also a very good singer. So I think in Mukesh YouTube he took my slogan, which generally I used. That is one of the good शायरी, that is जो पहाड़ों से टकराता है उसे तूफान कहते हैं, जो पहाड़ों से टकराता है उसे तूफान कहते हैं, जो तूफानों से टकराए उसे विजिटे का सिविल इंजीनियर कहते हैं. So always I am proud for civil engineering and all this profession. And as an autonomy we got, we transform a lot in our syllabus. You see our syllabus is completely different from the University of Mumbai. So the basic old surveying, I changed the title to Geomatics, Geospatial Technology. I introduced a lot of the elective in the MTech or the BTech. Similarly, the sir has mentioned about the AI. So definitely, sir, we are also in the progressing in that directions, because we are floating the number of electives, the AI in construction industry. So definitely we, our students, the new faculty, they are also learning the AI and their use. So definitely this, particularly the management is required everywhere. Whether you want to run your own home or the industry, everywhere the management is there. And project management is now the need. Construction management, project management is need. And I'm proud that we have our own alumni, Mehta sir, which he is motivating every time to the students, the faculty member, his friends, and all the things. So I think thank you very much, sir, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you very much.
We are also very honored to have Chairman of VJTI Alumni Association, Mr. Umesh Bhai.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Umesh Doshi. I am an odd man out here because I am an electrical engineer, unlike you all civil. But my brother was also a civil engineer and he was from VJTI. He was a gold medalist in 76 he passed. I was 73 graduate, and his brother, the older brother, was my classmate right from the first standard till we completed BE together. I did electrical and he did civil. Okay, anyway, I am not going to talk to you about your career path and all that. I came specially to talk to you is about the Alumni Association is actively giving scholarships and financial assistance. So I request, because I heard many of you are not from Mumbai and you all have come from outstation and you are probably staying in PG or in the hostels. So you take benefit of our schemes which are available, and kindly visit our office, which is next to the textile department. Collect your application forms if you have not done so far, and route it to our office, and we'll be soon starting our interviews, which we have already started for some, and take benefit of them. And as rightly said by sir about AI and all, most of you are trying to go to government jobs. So, enhance your knowledge base by doing something extra outside your civil engineering. Thank you.
Department, and let's start with you offering the singing. Please, the singing program is on. Miss Mudula, to see if any one of you would be singing impromptu. And I think you had given me some indication that there may be few students who may be interested. So please, the floor is open. This is not a project management lecture, it's a fun evening. And I certainly hope that some of you will stand up and offer your singing capabilities. Anyone? Anyone who raised the hand? So I know.
Sir.
Yes, Mukesh Bhai. Oh, Shadi is fine. It's a entertainment program. Yes. So, Bini, she's my niece by the way. Bini, in her master's in mental health counseling in Colombia. We were there for 3 years, and we live in Princeton, New Jersey. So every weekend she will come to work home and very close. So I think I would request her to give your insights as to what's your thinking.
I'm not sure her favorite close to you, so I don't understand numbers, but I do understand people's skills. And I think the biggest thing is, because I heard a lot of you all are planning to do your MTech, and some of you all want to give competitive exams, some of you all want to study abroad or do all of those things. And I think one thing that we don't learn in India, or we don't learn in academia, which you learn at work, is how to kind of be, like how he was saying, a part of the team and understand that you're a part of a moving block. So at any point in time, what I've learned the most from my managers is how to remember micro and macro objectives together. Is what I would say. Like, remember your bigger goal, your bigger idea, but also be really, remember to also forget it and then start all over again. Or also remember your ideas, but don't be married to your ideas. Like, learn to drop them and take inputs and then work with what ideas come, because eventually whatever you will make out of that will be much better than what you imagined alone. And I believe that's what you are also trying to say what project management will be. And the second piece is, I think, Satu was sharing that, like, to really look at clarity more than like having many things to do. If you're clear and if you're simple, sometimes they are the best ideas in my opinion, other than complicating models and things like that. And that happens with me in the work I do, because I also supervise people, I train people, so I see that there's so much that we want to say and there's very little that gets applied. So I think that is what is my biggest learning from being in a more communication oriented and a more kind of emotional job, but that's, I think, applicable everywhere. So just wanted to share that.
Very true. Thank you so much, Billy. Appreciate it. She'll be singing. She's a classical singer. Her turn will come now. Going back to our head of the CM department, or civil engineering department.
This song is for 1977 batch.
Yes. Ah.
तू अभी तक है हंसी और मैं जवान, तुझ पे कुर्बान मेरे जान मेरी जान। Thank you very much. हर दीवानो मुझे पहचानो, कहाँ से आया मैं हूँ कौन। हर दीवानो मुझे पहचानो, कहाँ से आया मैं हूँ कौन। मैं हूँ कौन, मैं हूँ कौन, मैं हूँ कौन। मैं हूँ डॉन, मैं हूँ डॉन, मैं हूँ डॉन। अरे तुमने जो देखा है, सोचा है, समझा है, जाना है, वो मैं नहीं, वो मैं नहीं। लोगों की नजरों ने मुझको यहाँ जो भी माना है, वो मैं नहीं, वो मैं नहीं। आवारा बादल को, सौदाई पागल को दुनिया में समझा है कौन। हर दीवानो मुझे पहचानो, जरा पहचानो मैं हूँ डॉन। अरे यारों का ओ यार हूँ, यारी में ये जान लुटा दे जो। मैं हूँ वही, मैं हूँ वही। दुश्मन का दुश्मन हूँ जो, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे जो। मैं हूँ वही, मैं हूँ वही। तुम जानो ना जानो मैंने तो जाना है, महफिल में कैसा है कौन। हर दीवानो मुझे पहचानो, जरा पहचानो मैं हूँ डॉन। अरे मैंने क्या सोचा है, क्या ख्वाब है मेरी आंखों में। तुम जानो ना, तुम जानो ना। मैंने भी बदला है, क्या रंग बातों ही बातों में। तुम जानो ना, तुम जानो ना। भरता है दुनिया में समझा है कौन। हर दीवानो जरा मुझे जानो, जरा पहचानो मैं हूँ डॉन, मैं हूँ डॉन, मैं हूँ डॉन, मैं हूँ डॉन। Thank you, sir. ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, कहना है क्या सुनना है, मुझको पता है तुमको पता है, समय का ये पल थम सा गया है, और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक मैं हूँ, बस एक तुम हो, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो। कितने गहरे हल्के शाम के रंग में ढलके, पर्वत से उतरे बादल जैसे आंचल ढलके,
कितने गहरे हल्के शाम के रंग है छलके, पर्वत से उतरे बादल जैसे आंचल ढलके,
और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक मैं हूँ, बस एक तुम हो,
कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो।
सुलगी सुलगी सांसें, बहकी बहकी धड़कन, महके महके शाम के साए, पिघले पिघले तन मन,
सुलगी सुलगी सांसें, बहकी बहकी धड़कन, महके महके शाम के साए, पिघले पिघले तन मन,
और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक मैं हूँ, बस एक तुम हो, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, क्या कहना है, क्या सुनना है, मुझको पता है तुमको पता है, समय का ये पल हम सा गया है, और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक मैं हूँ,
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो बेजुबान, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो बेजुबान, वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं। ये जो प्यार की ये जिंदगी, जैसे बाहर की जिंदगी, जीना इसी का नाम है। रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हमेशा नाम प्यार का। रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हमेशा नाम प्यार का। ये मर के भी किसी को याद आएंगे, किसी की आंखों में मुस्कुराएंगे, फूल हर गली से बार बार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ये उदार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। Thank you.
After a long time, I got a chance to speak शायरी. और ऐसा कभी नहीं हो सकता कि बात शायरी के हो और मुकेश ना आए सामने. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जिंदगी तेरी जुल्फों की नरम छांव में गुजर नहीं पाती तो शायद आप हो भी सकती थी, मगर यह हो ना सका और अभी आलम है कि तू नहीं, तेरी जुस्तजू भी नहीं, गुजर रही है कुछ इस तरह जिंदगी जैसे इसे किसी के सहारे की आरज़ू भी नहीं। ना कोई राह, ना कोई मंजिल, ना कोई रोशनी का सुराग, भटक रही है यूं ही अंधेरों में जिंदगी मेरी, इन्हीं अंधेरों में रह जाऊंगा सिमट कर, ए मेरी हमनफास बस यूं ही। कभी कभी मेरे दिल में एक ख्याल आता है, कभी कभी मेरे दिल में एक ख्याल आता है। पानी पीना है तो ग्लास में पियो, बिस्लरी बोतल में क्या रखा है। पानी पीना है तो ग्लास में पियो, बिस्लरी बोतल में क्या रखा है। और प्यार करना है तो माँ बाप से करो, लड़कियों में क्या रखा है। तोड़ लेता अगर तू गुलाब होती, मैं तोड़ लेता अगर तू गुलाब होती, मैं जवाब बनता अगर तू सवाल होती, मैं पढ़ लेता अगर तू किताब होती, और सबको पता है कि मैं नशा नहीं करता मगर मैं भी पी लेता अगर तू शराब होती। आपको राजकुमार पता होगा. राजकुमार वन ऑफ द बेस्ट हीरो इन तो उनका एक डायलॉग है, अच्छा डायलॉग है. बाहर से आते हो और बोलते हैं कि ना तलवार की धार से ना गोलियों की बूचार से, बंदा डरता है तो सिर्फ परवरदिगार से.
But Avi, looking at the program and watching you all, you are struggling very hard. So I also wanted to say something.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. 24 घंटे जीवन संघर्ष जारी है. 24 घंटे जीवन संघर्ष जारी है. कहे तो किसे की उम्र का निरंतर घटना जारी है. चांद की ओर देखो उसका भी चमकना जारी है. कांटों की चुभन पाकर फूलों की चाह रखना जारी है. गम नहीं ऐ खुदा अगर तू मुझे कुछ न दे दो फिर भी. हाथ उठाए सर झुकाए तेरी बंदगी करना जारी है. Thank you, Pradeep, for inviting me. A wonderful batch you are and a wonderful faculty.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
I love you.
Thank you so much. Me too, me too. So here is my surprise. First of all, I would like to request Miss Aditi Gawari, the rank holder number 1, to come in front. I was surprised in a very different way than what may I expect. Please sit here. Please sit here. Please don't be scared. It's going to get better now, you know. So what I'm going to do is deliver. Have a seat. A dialogue by Dilip Kumar. Back in 1974, Lata Mangeshkar performed a beautiful concert in Albert Hall, London, for the construction of Nehru Memorial Centre. And Dilip Kumar accompanied Lata Mangeshkar, and in his own flowery Urdu language, he compared the voice of Lata Mangeshkar to the natural beauties of the world. Fantastic. So I heard this speech back in 1974, so it's almost like 51 years down the road. So again, I'm not going to be able to emulate Dilip Kumar's voice. My Urdu, of course, is that not as good as Dilip Kumar, so don't focus on my pronunciation, but focus on the wordings. One of the best, I would say, Urdu speech that I have ever heard. So, and if I goof up, because it's a very long dialogue, please bear with me, all right? So again, this is for the construction of Nehru Memorial Centre. So in his own Dilip Kumar way, he introduces Nehru, and then he introduces Lata Mangeshkar, and then compares Lata Mangeshkar with all the beautiful, and then comes my surprise for Aditi, all right? So you like it. कवातिन हजरात नेहरू मेमोरियल के सेंटर के अगरात मुकाजिद से आप अच्छी तरह वाकिफ हैं. आप हजरात वैसे तो तमाम दुनिया जानती है कि पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू एक सियासतदान से कहीं ज़्यादा महान और कहीं ज़्यादा अजीमतर इंसान भी थे. उन्होंने शुरू में लतीफ़ा, जिसे आप अंग्रेज़ी में फाइनेंस कहते हैं, मौसीकी या संगीत से काफ़ी लगाव था. हिंदुस्तान में जब कभी महला या मसला दरपेश आया, जब कभी भी आसमानी आफतों ने घेरा, जब कभी जरूरत पड़ी, तो हिंदुस्तान के फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के मुख्तलिफ गिरोह, बल्कि मुख्तलिफ हिस्सों में उसने नाहयात, बादकार और कामयाब ऐसे ही म्यूजिकल कंसर्ट पेश किए. हजरात, मैं तो इसलिए आया हूँ अपना अज़ारे हकीकत पेश करने के लिए कि उस कामयाबी की रुआ रही लता मंगेशकर. हजरात, जैसे कि फूल की खुशबू का महक का कोई रंग नहीं होता, वो महक खुशबू होती है. जैसे कि बहते हुए पानी के झरनों का या ठंडी हवा का कोई मस्कन, घर, गांव, वतन, देश नहीं होता. जैसे ही उबलते हुए सूरज की किरणों का या मासूम बच्चे की रोने की आवाज का कोई मजहब या भेदभाव नहीं होता, वैसे ही लता मंगेशकर की आवाज एक कुदरत की तकलीफ का करिश्मा है. मुझे दावत देता हूँ कि आपके सामने ये इस रेखोंडल का ऐसा इस्दा करता हो, ऐसा इस्तक बोलो, ऐसा ऐसा खेल मकदम हो, वो सारा गोल जो गूंज उठे उस खेल मकदम से। लता जी आप आइए अभी, you to sing a song now. Proud to recognize you as a rank holder, right? That was the. So hope you liked it.
मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद रहे नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद रहे। वक्त की सितम कम हंसी नहीं, आज है यहाँ कल वही नहीं। वक्त से भरी अगर मिल गए कहीं, तेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद रहे नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद रहे। जो गुजर गई कल की बात थी, ओ उम्र तो नहीं एक रात थी, रात का आसरा गए फिर मिले कहीं। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद रहे नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा। मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद दिन ढले जहाँ रात पास हो, जिंदगी की राह
on LinkedIn. Even if I'm not in the field, I do have colleagues, friends who are project managers and have been in engineering. I think they have been in mechanical and civil and stuff, but they have their journeys in engineering, have moved on to project management. Some of them have studied abroad, some of them have studied here and have taken different pathways. So I'm happy to connect people to people you might be. So in case you want to check out if you have common connections with me also, of people who are in the field, I'm happy to connect people.
So they can find you on
LinkedIn.
Vinita Modi.
Yeah.
जाने क्यों मुझे सुन के अच्छा लगा है señorita.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम ले लो समझी ना señorita. चाहत के कोमल में दिल आए दुनिया में भी खबर है क्या कोमल को तो आओ हो जाए भूले हम होता खबर है क्या señorita. सुनो सुनो señorita कहते हैं हम क्या
Jamás podré respetar el sentido de la palabra que me regaló. El calor de tu mirada. I
जाके तो रेड बुल लटक ले जिसको डांस नहीं करना हो जाके अपनी भैंस चराए अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है चामड़ी चमकते हो चमकते उन्हात लाखा लाखा दिसा पांढऱ्या की पॅन्ट टाकून मी कडक चेहऱ्यावर दिसपणे चक्का चक्का पावाचा दोन जणी बोलल्याने अनुसार ऐकणारे नाव घेतात हक्काने तुला डाग दिसत्या रंगावर माखलेलं मातीच्या रंगाला जे पण काही दिलेले देवानं मिरवतो
सुंदरी सुंदरी तुझं नाव काय आहे तुझं गाव काय आहे ग सुंदरी सुंदरी अरे सुंदरी सुंदरी तुझं नाव काय आहे तुझं गाव काय आहे ग सुंदरी सुंदरी अरे सुंदरी सुंदरी तुझं नाव काय आहे तुझं गाव काय आहे ग सुंदरी सुंदरी ती रोजी एकदम फाईन आणि थोडीशी डिवाईन कशी लागते बघ ती आईन आणि चेहऱ्यावरती शाईन खातारी ॲटिट्यूड 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 पुरा एशियाला चौथे केलं स्टाईल ठिकाणी कृती घालून आली ती बोलली अहो भेटणार नदीच्या काठीशी खोलीत खोलीत आली ती माझ्या पाठीशी बोलली अहो भेटणार नदीच्या काठीशी